episode of the Fairy Julianne Show. You're in my fairy garden. So do you know what that means when you're in my fairy garden? It means we get to sing songs, read stories and play with my puppet friends. The ABC song. Are you ready? You can sing along with me. Ready? Let's do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? How did you go? Did you get your ABCs? Let's try it again, shall we? You can follow the letters up on the side here so you know what they all look like. Let's try it again. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you play with me? Yay! Give yourselves a clap. You did a fantastic job. I could hear you through the iPad, through the television screen, through your phone. That was fantastic, boys and girls. All right. Now, how about we read a story together? You would like to read a story with me? Awesome, because I've got one of my favourite stories today. Are you ready? This one's called Dirty Bertie by David Roberts. Now, it's one of my favourites because whenever I read it to you guys, you all think it's a bit gross and we get to yell out, "That's dirty, Bertie," like that. So you get your finger, give it a shake and say, "That's dirty, Bertie." That's it. All right. Look what he's doing. Ugh. He's got his finger in his nose. Yucky. Let's have a look at the Dirty Bertie book. Dirty Bertie. Oop, this book's nearly falling apart. Look, this is Dirty Bertie's room. Look at all these slugs and snails and worms. Does your bedroom look like that? No. Dirty Bertie's bedroom looks like that. I'm sure his mum's not very happy. Dirty Bertie. Look, that's his sister, his big sister, and his dog. All right, let's get started. This is Bertie. He used to have some very dirty habits. Look what he's doing. What's he eating? He's eating dog food. Is dog food for little boys? No, it's not. It's for dogs. We had better tell him, get your finger and say, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Come on, you can do it better than that. "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Very good. If Bertie saw a lolly on the ground, he would pick it up and eat it. We better tell him, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Ooh, yucky. If his mum saw him pick up the lolly, she would say, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Yuck. Look at that, it's got leaves and twigs and yucky stuff. Would you eat that lollipop? No way. If Bertie had a boogie up his nose, he would try to pick it out with his finger. And his dad would say, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Can you do it in a dad voice too? Let's do it again. "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Yuck. Look at him. His finger's like right up his nose. Bertie liked to go hunting in the garden for slugs and worms, and he'd play with them And his big sister Susie would shout, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Can you do it in Susie's voice too? Let's do it again. "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Do you think it's a very nice thing to do? Chase your sister around the garden with slugs and worms? No. Sometimes Bertie's dog would lick his face, so Bertie would lick the dog. Oh, we better tell him. "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." And here's his grandma. She would tell him, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Can you do it in a grandma voice? Let's do it again. "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Oh, poor grandma. Look at her. She's all flushed in the cheeks. Maybe she's going through menopause. I'm not sure. Look, yucky. No licking the dog. If Bertie saw his cat do a wee in the garden, Bertie would do a wee in the garden too. We better tell him, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." Look at him. He's got his bottom down. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. Oh dear. You know, sometimes it's okay for boys to go to the toilet in the garden, but it doesn't always work out so easily for girls. So, I don't know. Soon Bertie learned not to wee in the garden. Whoosh! Whoosh! What's happening? Bertie's getting wet because somebody turned on the sprinkler. "Ah!" said Bertie. Look at his face. He learned to stop playing with the slugs and the worms. Look what's happening. What's Susie doing? She's pouring slugs and worms over his head. Look at Bertie's face. Can you make a Bertie face? Do you think he's happy? No, he's not happy about this. But why is she doing that? Maybe it's because he chased her in the garden with the slugs and worms. This is called revenge, and it's not a very nice thing to do. Bertie stopped eating lollies off the ground. Look at him. What's wrong with Bertie? Why is he green? He's green because he's feeling sick from eating the lollies on the ground. Oh, poor Bertie. Look at this ice cream. Would you eat that ice cream? No way, because it's on the ground. Maybe the dog can eat the ice cream. Do you think the dog can eat the ice cream? Yeah, the dog can eat the ice cream because, you know, they're meant to eat yucky things off the ground, so dogs are okay. Bertie learned not to lick the dog anymore. Look at his tongue. What's happened to his tongue? He's got dog fur stuck on his tongue, hasn't he? And it makes him talk like this. He says, "Hi, my name's Bertie," because he's got dog fur. When you've got dog fur stuck on your tongue, you can't talk properly. Maybe you can try saying what your name is with dog fur. Mine would be like this. "Hello, my name's Fairy Julianne." It's tricky to talk with dog fur on your tongue. But there's one habit that Bertie can't stop doing. When no one is looking, he still picks the boogies out of his nose. And sometimes he eats his boogies! Ew! Let's tell him, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie!" Ah, yuck! Look at it. What colour is it? It's green, and he's got dirt in his fingernails. Yucky! Do you eat your boogies? No! If you've got a boogie, what do? You get a tissue, don't you? Yes, you put it in the tissue. You don't eat them. All right, and that is the end of the Dirty Bertie book. It's a bit of a dirty book, isn't it? We have to keep ourselves clean, don't we? Look, this is Bertie when he went to the circus. He got some fairy floss, but it looks like He might have dropped his fairy floss on the ground. What can you see in it? There's a can, some sticks and leaves, lolly wrappers, a spider and a worm. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and tell your friends about me as well. Bye for now. Mwah! 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 Bye, boys and girls.